Welcome to Moving On TV. I have today. It's going to be serious awakening. Just me and my dressing gown. No wigs, no masks. Ego everywhere. As usual, Restream are not fixing anything. They don't get back to you. They can't be bothered, and I can't be bothered. And I'm full of fear. I can't eat. I've had no food, no water. And I can't be bothered. Why bother? I feel that my whole life I've attracted dead people, people with no hearts. And this is it. This is my life now. Waiting to be evicted. I've got absolutely no one. It's just me and the cats. And I know people mean well and they're saying to me, go to the council, but no, I saw the tenancy agreement, mates. And to go to the council and to be tracked and traced and to wait in line for that, no. I'm not going near it. So I need a home, all right? And I want to know where all these light workers are that live around me. Where are you all? You're not light workers. And I don't want to live in this area anymore. I want to live somewhere where we can all be together. Where the people that are keeping me alive are. Either that, or, I can live without people, but I can't live without a home. Right? People deserve a home. They deserve shelter. They deserve food. They deserve water. And they deserve a home. And I can't even see my viewers because Restream, it doesn't matter that you pay the bastards. They won't fix it. They won't fix it. I'm absolutely raging. I'm scared and I'm raging. Every single friend that I attracted in this life, they're not here. Not one of them. Not one of them. Not one friend. I mean, there's one of them, right? She came here on her knees. She had nothing. She was screaming and crying. I took her in. I gave her a home. I looked after her. I really did look after her. I gave her her life back. She knew. And her mum and dad were so grateful. Where is she? The minute her mum and dad gave her a 600,000 mansion in Cornwall, she buggered off and we never heard from her again. All I did was give and give and give. This isn't an angry awakening. So there's her, right? I've got another friend. They've got 4 houses, but they won't take. Not once have they offered shelter to me and the cats. 4 houses. I've got another friend. She's got a 2-bedroom house in Scotland, or flat. Not 18 years of friendship, and she hasn't offered me a space to live, so I won't be on the streets. Go to the council, she said. Me, if that was me, I'd give the shirt off my back. Light workers around here, people think that the sun shines out of their ass. They have no hearts. They just leave you. I've been here 9 months. Not one person has come here. I don't have one friend to go out with for a coffee because they're not love. They have no love in them. None of them. They don't love themselves and they don't love anything. I would never treat anyone the way I've been treated. All I do is give and give and give. These people, I enhance their work. I enhance everything about them to try and give them a life. And they don't even say thank you. Not even a thank you. They just ignore me like I'm nothing. And that's all I've attracted. These are the people I've attracted. The sister that's coming back into my life, cold as ice, laughing at me because I'm trying to explain to her what this will mean to her. She's already had cancer and pneumonia and everything. Her children can't have children because I warned her years ago not to give them something, and they can't conceive, and still they don't listen. And all these beautiful souls, Cara and Mark and Angel and Emmanuel and Vlad and Luke and Janie and Janie and Sharon and Natasha and Angie, the ones that are really keeping me alive. They are the keeping me alive, because without them I've got no one. And him who comes here once a week and came here at Christmas, he gave me a cracker at Christmas. No empathy. He didn't ask to pull a cracker with me. He just left it there because he's got no empathy. These people that go out there, they've got no empathy. And yet those people that are keeping me alive, that come on moving on TV, caring, loving, King of Kings, they don't know what to do either. We're all lost and gets out. And we say, I get death threats if I dare to say his name. This is a terrible way to live. Terrible. I have not got one person today to hold me, not one person. And yes, I can live without you people, but I need a home. And this is an appeal now. I want a home. I want a home. I want a home. I don't want to have to go begging to that lot to go on a tenancy agreement where they're allowed to know if I've got a temperature. I don't want to go near that shithole of a world. I want a private landlord with a heart who will accept me and the cats and give us a home, a safe home, a loving home near my tribe, away from all the so-called light workers that live around here, because they're not light workers, they're not loving people, they're not caring, not one of them. I want out of here. I want to be either near Gloucester, near Sharon, Birmingham, near Janie. I'm telling you now, this is what I want. I want to get up and I want to meditate and I want to laugh and I want to be hugged and I want to be held and I want a home for me and the cats. I want a proper home for me and the cats. And don't tell me to go to the council. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. There's nothing and no one cares. And all they want is for you to sign tenancy agreements that's putting your life in danger. So please, Cara, please don't ask that of me. Because what's the alternative for me and Peace and Ellie? The streets. The streets. We'll be on the streets or living in the car. That's it. Do you care? Because no one is here. No one is anybody coming on? I know you'll come on, but I can't see you because they won't fix my viewers count. They don't care. I pay them, but they do nothing. They don't care. All they do is take your money. I want a home. I'm scared. And I told you, I'm not going to bullshit you. Moving on TV is not that bullshit. Moving on TV is real. And I need a home. I need a safe home where I can meditate and I can be myself, free. I didn't leave Israel to live under a totalitarian dictatorship telling me that I need to tell them if I have a cold. It's not going to happen. I'd rather not be here anymore. I can't eat today. I just need a hug. I need a hug. Is that how you're feeling today? Because this is how I'm feeling. I've attracted so many dead people into my life. A whole lot of dead people into my life. Dead. They're all dead. And now all these beautiful light beings have come here, but they're living all over the place. Lacey in America. All of you all over the country. Not one person around here. I can live without people, but I need a home. I need a home, and I want a home. That's why I tried to start a commune before all of this. So this is what I need. I need a landlord with a heart. Is any one of you a landlord with a heart that will give me and Peace and Ellie a home? Give us our space. Give us love. Let us grow. Let us thrive. because not one of the family, 27 years nearly with someone, not one of them has offered me a home, of them, me and the cat shelter, not one of them. I'm so different. You could sleep on the couch, you could sleep on the floor, it would never turn anybody away. Bring your little animals, I don't care. I just want to be, I just want to live and survive now and be happy with you guys. And I want a home. And that's what the ego is doing to me. It won't let me eat today. It won't let me drink water. I have no one. And I just don't get it, how you people could call yourselves light workers when not one of you is coming here to give me a hug today. You're useless. You're horrible. You disgust me. All of you. Every single one of you, you disgust me. If you're within driving distance, or you're not inviting me, or you're not coming here, you disgust me because you're projecting a lie. You're not what you're projecting. I don't know why I'm putting your programs on anymore, because you're fake. You're not what you're projecting. Because if people with hearts could not leave me and the cats the way we are, not only at Christmas and New Year, because that's what you're doing, but nearly 9 months now. 9 months. 9 months. And I care so much. I'm trying to help all of you to get sponsors so you can get paid. I give you royalties. You don't even say thank you. I give you royalties. You don't even say thank you. What is wrong with you? Why am I doing it? Well, because I have morals, because I believe that people need to be paid for their work. I have morals. You don't. They say to give, you give and you get back. Well, yeah. As I say, that soul that we gave her a home, as soon as her mummy and daddy gave her a £600,000 mansion, she was off, never to be heard of again. Yeah? To give is to receive. No. A lot of humans are dead and cold, and I've attracted a hell of a lot of them. A hell of a lot of them. Dead. Dead people. Is this what's going on inside a lot of you? Because, yeah, maybe it is. Because you can't keep doing this. You can't keep giving to those that are dead. Those that want to go ahead with what they want to go ahead, leave them alone. Let them go. Let them leave the planet. Let them go. I don't want to eat or drink. Can't be bothered. Let's have a look at the Course in Miracles, what it says today. Life is so horrible sometimes. This is the only way I can connect to the human race, because no one's answering their phones. Isn't that horrible? Isn't that a horrible way to live? Yasmin in Mexico, I would be there in a heartbeat. We could Zoom. I would be in our house in a heartbeat and she would hold me. And we'd sit together and we'd figure stuff out. Because she's a person with a heart. So are all the other people that are contacting me, that are saying to me, we love you. For those that are around here. God, I can't wait to get out of this Buckinghamshire, Berkshire area. You're disgusting, selfish, narcissistic, fake light workers. Every single one of you makes my skin crawl. You're disgusting. Disgusting, trying to tell other people that you care about them and you're a light worker. Nah, you're not. You just throw people away. You treat people like shit. How can you call yourself a light worker and never, ever come to visit? Never. Never. Because you're disgusting. Fake. Useless. Because you don't love yourselves. Because if you loved yourselves, you'd love others. You don't love anything or anybody. I can understand those that hate me because I won't wear implements and I won't go along with what they believe in. But you lot, my own tribe, projecting an image that you believe in what I believe in, that you know the truth, that we're all connected, you fucking pieces of shit liars, fake, disgusting fake. And how can you be married to someone for 27 years when no one of his family offers you a shelter to take this away from you? Who are you? Me, I give you everything. I give you everything. You can stay here on the floor. I'd never let you be outside in the cold. I'd never let you feel like this. You'd be here now, talking to me over a cup of tea, being hugged, crying and being held, so that you could figure it out together. We would figure it out together. But no, none of you, you're all narcissistic, disgusting people, that all you care about is what you've got. As long as you've got a home, as long as you've got food, as long as you've got what you need, you're not going to share it with anybody else, are you? Who are you? And why did I attract so many dead, numb people into my life? I suppose so I could see the contrast, because all I want to do is give and give and give. Contrast. I'm grateful I'm not one of you. You're not my tribe. You're nothing. None of you. Those of you that live around Buckinghamshire and Berkshire, you're not light workers. You're not good people. You're not kind. You're not loving. You're self-hating, narcissistic, cold, unloving. There is no light in you. And if you're watching this, good, stalkers, whoever you are, you're cold, unloving, because you never come here. If you're not cold and unloving, then come here and prove that you're not cold and unloving, that you just threw me away. You threw me away like a piece of rubbish. Who does that to another human? All I did was give and give and give and give. You put me on pedestals. You pretend that I'm some kind of goddess or something. And the minute I become human, you throw me away. I've got news for you. I'm a human. I'm a human that's suffering like hell today. I can't bear to eat. I can't bear to drink. And I've got no home coming soon. I've got to deal with court orders and eviction while the rest of you are in your home all cozy with your families, holding your children or whatever it is you do, eating your meals. You're not going to be evicted, are you? And if you are, then why are we not building a commune together the same way we said? Well, we can't, because they put you in tier 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, bubbles. I don't understand any of it. Stand up for yourself. Do something to save humanity. And I hope I don't get cut off because of the truth. Either they'll cut me off for telling the truth, or you cut me off because I'm being me. And then you go out there and project an image that you're a loving human being. No, you're not. No, you're not. You don't love yourselves, and you don't love anybody that shows you the truth, which is me. Passive, aggressive, all of you, burying it all inside and taking it out on me. Running around trying to figure out what's really going on with our world when human beings like me are living like we live. We're not one human. And as I say, I could live with that, but take away the fear of eviction from me. That is too much. And that pressure of being evicted when there's nowhere to go with what's going on out there. Are you insane? How could anybody evict anyone the way we're living? Why? You think I can cope with it? Well, I don't think I can, because I'm falling apart now. I'm scared. And today is a day that I cannot eat and I cannot drink. Night terrors all night, crying, can't breathe for fear. Don't want to be here today. And don't go and call the police on me that I'm going to do something to myself. You know who you are. You know who you are. And all this fear is lodged in my throat, so I can't sing. So those of you who are sitting there sticking pins in me, trying to destroy what's left of my life, well done, because you're managing to do it. And this doesn't make me mad. This makes me a very scared, angry human being who's had enough of all you dead people that I attracted. No, I'm not okay, Kieran. Sorry, Lenny Mead Crawford. When the hell did you ever visit? You only live half an hour away. Just get off my Facebook. She lives half an hour away, but not once has she been here. Not once. Not once in 9 months. None of them bother. None of them. I have to get out of here, Kieran. No, I'm not all right. I'm not all right. I need a home. And I need love. And I need friends here to help me to get past this eviction. I'm not all right. No, I'm not. I'm scared. I'm scared and I'm alone. I'm completely alone. I'm not all right. I haven't got one friend, Kieran, not one, that can come here. Not one. Because of what they've done to you with all this tear madness. They're destroying lives. So yeah, I'm one of the victims. They won't come here because they're scared of fines and they're useless. It wouldn't stop me. And I could get cut off, moving on TV for telling you the truth now. They cut off what I put on about Ireland and the fact that this is not real. They proved it in Ireland and they cut it off. And if I don't behave myself, they'll cut me off. And moving on TV will be gone forever because we're not living, we're not free. And I'm not all right, Kieran. I'm not all right. I'm not. I'm lonely. And I'm scared and I've got nowhere to move to with the cats, nowhere. Unless we find a landlord with a heart that will take me and Peace and Elian, we're finished. Where are we going to live? We've got nowhere. I don't know what we're going to do. I really don't know what we're going to do. I've got no one. I've got nowhere to live. I've got court orders. I've got to prove that I can't go out into the streets. I'm not going anywhere because I can't face that lot. I'm not interested in that consciousness. And all those light workers like her lot, oh, they go to other places. I know where they go because I get told where they go, where they all come together. But they won't come here to me. They're not light workers because they don't care about the individual and they don't care about themselves. They're just projecting an image of a light worker because I would never leave anyone like me on my own. Never. I would never do this to another human being, Kira. And I don't know where you live, but I need people here. I need hugs. I need help to get over this eviction. I have nowhere to go. I need a landlord with a heart that would take me and Peace and Ellie in. A landlord with a heart that would take me and Peace and Ellie in. Get me away from him, from the marriage. Get me away from all the slime light workers that live within driving distance that don't give a shit about me. And get me out of this village from all the lunatics, the sheep. Right? That's what I need. People that live, that have hearts, that can give me and the cats a home. Give me and the cats a home where we can thrive. We need our space. I need to be able to run moving on TV, somewhere warm and safe for me and the cats. A landlord with a heart, because I don't have a job. I'm not earning anything. I'm getting universal credit and I have 2 cats. And usually this is what stops you from giving us a home. I cannot come up with huge deposits either. But if you're there, if there's a human being, a loving landlord on this planet that lives in a safe place, in a quiet place, where the cats will be safe and I will be safe, where it's warm, where we can live safely, and I can do moving on TV, and you won't be on my back for money all the time, then we can barter. If not, then there's no point me and the cats being here anymore, because we'll be on the streets. I'm not going begging to the council that is under that thumb, if you know what I mean. I'm not going anywhere near that. It's not safe. So please don't tell me. I'm vulnerable. I'm very vulnerable at the moment. I'm scared, and I'm PTSD'd from the war and from what happened to me as a child. I don't have mental illness, but I'm shocked. And no, I'm not okay. And if there's loads of people living like that, then I am the representative of that person that is living the way I'm living. And if there's anyone out there with a heart, that's all I'm asking. I'm asking for a landlord with a heart. And this is the awakening, and this is fear, and this is panic, and this is ego. And not one person is coming on here because they don't want to look at it. They don't want to look at it, do they? They won't look at it. They won't look at pain. They'll give me thumbs down because they have no hearts. None of them have got hearts. And they don't love themselves, and they're fake, and they're disgusting. They don't even say thank you when they get royalties. They don't even say thank you when I put their programs on moving on TV. Unbelievable. I attracted a whole lot of dead people into my life. The only alive people are the people that are coming on encounters, but they live too far, and they've got nothing. They can't offer me anything. Surely there are landlords with hearts, because I feel like going on a hunger strike until somebody turns up and gives me and the cats are home. Not eating anything anymore, not drinking anything anymore, not bothering. What's the point, guys? What is the point what's the point in eating and drinking if we're going to be on the streets? Because all I've got is my car. We'll be living in a car, me and the cats. That's it. The caravan is on a farm. It's £400 a year. I owe him nearly £3,000, the greedy bastard. He's got about 1,000 caravans on here. He won't give me my caravan back in any way. I haven't got anywhere to put it. So I don't have anything. The husband is living with his parents in a 4-bedroom house. They all have homes, every single one of them. But because we're on a different vibration, they won't offer me a home, none of them. So I don't have it anywhere. And to be homeless in the cold weather, in the middle of a pandemic, with 2 cats on the street, I'd rather be dead, right? So from today, I'm starting a hunger strike. I'm not going to eat, and I'm not going to drink water unless someone comes forward and starts to help me. Unless someone knocks on that door and comes here to give me a hug and to try and figure that out, and you know who you are because you all live around here, and you're all projecting an image of love to the rest of the world except me. Unless at least one of you comes here, I will not eat and I will not drink anything anymore. Unless someone picks up the phone now and rings me and comes here to give me a new year or a New Year's Eve, to give a shit about me and the cats, I will not eat and I will not drink. Right? I won't. And God knows I'm stubborn, and I know how not to do that. What's the point? You tell me what the point is. Come on here and bother to tell me the point of eating and drinking when we're completely on our own and we've got an eviction notice where we're going to literally be living on the streets, preparing myself. Because I have a landlord without a heart, and because all I did is attract dead people into my life. Dead, numb human beings without hearts. As I said, I have a friend, she's nothing to me anymore, a foster daughter. She's got a £600,000 house in Cornwall. She could easily put me in the cats up, easily. She doesn't even text me or contact me. Not useless, horrible, dead human beings that I attracted into my life. So instead of sending the police after me, you say I'm going to harm myself, come here and figure this out with me and show your heart. Show you've got heart, because I don't see your hearts. You're all dead, every single one of you, especially, and those of you that are going out there telling people you can heal them and you love them. No, you can't heal them because you're a mess. You're dead inside. How can you heal anyone? I'm wide alive. This is the problem with me. I've always been too alive, giving and giving and giving, continuously working on moving on TV and never get a penny. Never get paid a penny. All I do is give and give because it's all I can do is sing and do that because I have nothing else. If I don't do moving on TV, I see her and meditate, and then the fear comes in, the panic, and it's enough. I needed a distraction, for God's sake. I'm human. I'm human. You are watching a human being. God knows how many thousands and thousands and thousands of people feel like me at the moment. They have no one. No one. Because we know the truth. So everyone who wants to go and get that have cut us off. But not just that, those fake light workers have cut us off too. The fake light workers, the fake 144,000, where are you? You're not on moving on TV. All you do is meditate to ascend, but you don't give a shit about people. I would never, if there's anyone living like me, then come here. If you don't have food, then contact me. God, I would never let you live like me. To wake up every single day and not have one human being to hug or to touch. 9 months. No one. A husband I had to let go of because he's not one of us. Who gaslights me to saying it's all me. Living in a 4-bedroom house with his rich family who don't even offer me and the cats a home. What is wrong with them? None of them. They've all got homes, every single one of them. What is wrong with them? And my friend in Mexico, she would offer me a home. I'm going to Zoom her because who the hell have I got? Who else have I got? She knows what a good person I am. All these people that I give and give and give. Vlad and Emmanuel, and they'd give me more. They'd give me if Vlad doesn't even get universal credit, he's got nothing. Nothing. For this shithole of a country. Come on, there must be a landlord with a heart from the 144,000 of you. There must be a landlord with a heart. Or you're going to just sacrifice me? Because if you tell me to take the cats, there'll be a progression, and I'm telling you that now. If you're going to take my cats away from me, there'll be a progression, and I'm not saying it on here because then they'll send those lunatics after me. When it comes down to it, you try to take away what's left of me, you just dare. You just dare. And if you don't like this message, tough. I did not create moving on TV to be fake. One thing, I am not fake and I'm not mad. I'm the product of this world. They wouldn't let me work. They wouldn't let me earn a living. I'm in this book, for God's sake. This fucking book, chapter 8. But none of you buy it. I was on my feet then, literally out of a wheelchair. They wouldn't let me work. Do you know what Ruby Wax said to me? Go sing on a bus. When I asked her to share the stage, to talk about recovery without medication, she told me to go sing on a bus, and you all worship her. You all worship at her feet. She told me to go and sing on a bus instead of helping my career. She hasn't got any. I have more talent than her in my tiny fingernail. I write musicals. I can do anything standing on my head. What does she do? Ruby Wax. She doesn't have a clue how it is to live without work, without money, without friends, without kids, without a family, without hope. Just thrown away, put into a little box and they pretend you don't exist. Your family and your friends pretend you don't exist. Ruby Wax. You worship Ruby Wax. Why? She's laden with drugs, telling you to take more drugs. Me? I tell you to thrive. I tell you to get up here and say, I feel like Lauren today. I feel like shit today. I've got no one. Why don't I have anyone? Because that's the way world is. Because people don't care. People don't have hearts. They've lost their hearts. Some of us have too much and some of us have no heart. And that's what I attracted. Dead people. Dead, dead, dead. I tried to work. They took my job away from me because I could not hug an old person. So they sacked me. Because I didn't believe in all this shit, they sacked me. I loved my job. It got me out of the house. It got me mixing with people. It got me singing to elderly, making them happy, getting them out of their wheelchairs. All they do is sit in wheelchairs all day until they're dead. The same way as I brought my father back to life while they were euthanizing him against my will. That's the family I was born into. They wanted his house, so they euthanized my father. They took away his water. And all I did was sing to him, teach him how to eat, teach him how to read a newspaper, teach him how to smile again, gave him a birthday party. They didn't even ring him for his 95th birthday. They didn't even ring him. I had to put their names on the card so that he would think that they cared about him. No one cared about Dad, no one, except me. Heart, all heart. And now I put out these people's programs. I even give them royalties and they don't even say thank you. Dead, 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 dead. They're all dead. Every single one of them dead. I used to believe in their work, but I don't anymore, because if they were doing their work, they'd be here. If they were doing their work, they'd say thank you. If they were doing their work, they wouldn't let me live like I live. Because I have no hearts. I'm not going to put their programs on anymore, any of them. I'm only going to put on those with hearts now. For a while, any programs I put out on Moving on TV will be those that care about me, those that care about humanity, not those fake people that are telling you stuff that isn't real. And it's a shame because they got good brains. God, I put them in touch with Charlie Ward even, and they won't take a step to change their life for the better. So they can keep punishing themselves and everybody else, victims, living in victimhood. I put them in touch with Charlie Ward to give them the biggest boost so they can earn a living. And they still won't help themselves. And that's what I attracted. And then the family I was born into, they can't wait for this. They won't listen. They won't even look at what I send them. So I'm going to lose everyone. Everyone is left. Any friends, any blood family that's left, they're all going, because they'll all be gone, because you know what? I can't stay on here because we don't live in a free world anymore. We're not living in a free world. This is not a free world. If this was a free world, I could say exactly what I want to say here, but I can't. And so I'm going on a hunger strike until someone bothers with me, right? I'll feed the cats because it's not their fault. But until someone bothers with me and helps me to figure out this eviction properly by being here in this house with me, sitting down with me, or if a landlord with a heart is anywhere in the country, because I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be around all these cruel, cold-hearted, dead people that live around here in this village, because all they do is believe what the media is telling them, or the other lot that live around here that haven't got hearts, that can't be bothered to knock on the door and give me a hug in 9 months. I don't want them. I don't want to live here anymore. I want to live around those of you that I know. I'll be welcome around there, or you'll be welcome, because we'll live near each other. We'll watch Charlie together and we'll meditate together, same way as I went to Janie's and she looked after me. I want to live around people like her. I want to have a life like everybody else. I want friends. I want someone to hug. I want someone to hug me. I want a home, a safe home to live in. A safe home to live in. Where I can never be evicted again. No matter how much work I do, surely I'm entitled to a home from all the work I do. And you're going to watch me. You're going to watch me every day. You're going to watch me not eating. And you're going to watch, and you're going to watch. I'm going to make you watch. Because you can't see those poor sods. I'm going to let Spirit use me so you can watch. You can watch what happens to a person when they don't eat anymore. When they give up their body to whatever. Because there's no love. And without love, you can't thrive. I'm going to make you watch. I'm going to make you watch. Unless someone comes here and gives me a hug and makes me feel that there's a point for me to be here on this planet, I'm going to make you watch. And don't report me to that lot. Because that's not going, that's only good. I'm not mad. I'm lonely, I'm scared, and I'm fed up, and I'm scared because I'm going to be on the streets with 2 cats because not one of you cares enough to stop that around those so-called people that can help. Look, you don't have to take me in with the cats, but at least come here and show that you care. At least show that you care. What's wrong with you? I know, Cara, I don't know where you are. No one's coming on because Restream won't fix it. They won't fix my chat and they won't fix my viewers because they don't care. They just take your money. And I've not eaten anything. And if I don't eat, I'll get angry and I'll get sick and I'll get scared and more frightened. But I can't face it. I can't face it. I can't face anything. I can't face it. And I want you to watch me. Use me to watch what other people are going through now. Those, I don't know who they are because they don't come forward. I'm coming forward on Moving On TV to show you what real pain is, what real suffering, what real fear, what real panic, what real rage is. And that's what I feel at the moment, completely alone. And you watch every day now until if someone doesn't come here or bothers with me over the New Year, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, it doesn't bother with me because none of you bother from around here that can get here, who has a car, or even that someone will ring me now and they'll call me mad and they'll say you're a fake mad bitch and I want to tear your head off. Because that's what they do when I do this. They tell me I should be locked up. Not that I'm a human being that's going through hell and has no one. Hi, Cara. It was your neighborhood. I know you was. I know, sweetheart. No, it's not depression, Cara. I don't have anywhere to live. It's not depression. Don't tell me to go to the council. I saw the tenancy agreement, all right? Please don't tell me to go towards that lot or the housing associations. I've seen the tenancy agreements. They've had to mold their tenancy agreements to what's going on out there. I don't have anyone, Cara. Do you understand that? It's not depression. I'm not depressed. I have no one. I need a hug. I need a friend. I'm fed up with all the fake light workers. I don't want to live in this area anymore. I want to live with people where I can be with my own people. Me and the cats. I'm talking about the fact that me and the cats are going to be outside on the streets, Cara. We have no one. Do you understand? And the husband comes over here. He's as thin as a rake. He's not eating. And he's living in a 4-bedroom house with his mum and dad. And they all have homes. And not one of them has offered me a home. That's how I'm living. This is not depression. And my little sister wants to have a needle. Do you understand? And she's already had cancer. This is not depression, Cara. There's a difference between depression and how I feel today. Please don't say this is depression. Anyway, all depression is buried anger and fear. They ban me off. When I put anything on, they take off my programs. They take my subscribers. This is not depression. This is a war. And in a war, you're in an air raid shelter or a bunker where you work with people like you who come with you and they fight together for freedom. Where is everybody? When I mean fight, I mean meditate, I mean hug, I mean dance, I mean sing, I mean make programs with me. They live within half an hour of me, Cara. Not one of them. These fake light workers, they make my skin crawl. They're going out there projecting an image of love. People think they're good human beings. They're not. They're cold-hearted. They've all thrown me away. They're not 144,000 of us. They're fake. They're not earth angels. They're not. It's impossible. Because if they were, they'd have hearts. None of them have got hearts. None of them. None of them have got a heart. All I do is I try for them all the time. I know Cara, and if Emmanuel or Vlad, they wanted to come here for Christmas, they couldn't because of this tear shit. Yeah, I've got lots of tears. They're destroying my life because of tear shit. They're destroying people. They're killing people. And I can't even drink water today. I feel I'm burning up inside. I'm screaming inside, and it's all coming out. I want to know why I attracted so many dead people into my life. Dead, no emotions, no gratitude for what they have, nothing. People that have been given everything on the platter, but they don't give anything because their hearts are dead. I want to wake them up today. I want to shake them. I want them to see what they do to people. I want them to see the truth. I want them to see the truth. What's wrong with them? They're so disgustingly fake. And then I get these pieces of shit men contacting me, Cara, with their disgusting sexual innuendos. That was another thing last night. These pieces of shit on Messenger with sexual innuendos. I've had to block so many people. Sweetheart, I know. But do you have a home? Or are you going to be evicted? No. Look, I'm not saying that your situation is good or bad. We need to be together. We need to be together. I need a friend today. I need a fucking friend. Like that song. That's all I can think to do. That's all I can think. Like that song. Those in Hair. There's a song that resonates in Hair. How can people be so heartless? Those of you that go out, that are humanitarians, that live within half an hour, 40 minutes of here. Where are you? Yeah, that's what I'm going to sing now, because that's exactly what I'm feeling. That's exactly what I'm feeling. How can people be so heartless? If you watch that scene in Hair, this is a woman who's carrying a baby and she sings it to the boyfriend who is supposed to be a humanitarian, the person that goes out there to help humanity. Now, I'm putting the programs on, but they don't have hearts, because if they had hearts, they wouldn't throw me away, would they, Cara? Who are these light workers? Yeah. How can people be so heartless? Exactly. That's what I'm going to sing now. How can people be so heartless? Because that's how you are. You have no heart. And give me as many thumbs down as you want, you fucking pieces of shit. You have no heart. This is my only way to connect to the human race. I have no other way to connect to you today because everybody, no one's answering their phones. No one. All I wanted was someone to come and take me out today into nature or to get a bit of fresh air with another human. Too much to ask. Cup of tea. Too much to ask, isn't it, from you lot? Too much to ask from you lot. I'd be culling a hell of a lot of you out of my face. But do you know what? I brought together a young Polish woman and a guy. I brought them together because this guy came to me. He wanted to build a commune that live around here, not too far. Light workers, they call themselves. He came and had this meeting with me to build a commune. We had this long conversation. Anyway, I put him together with this other light worker, a young Polish mum. That was the end of it. That's the last I ever heard from either of them. This is what they do. This is what they do. They just cut you off. They take and take and take, and then they throw you away. That's what they do. Take and then throw you away. And why the hell they came into my life, I don't know. Heartless. All of them. Heartless. This is what you are. Easy to be hard. All you humanitarians. Will I be alright if I done it? How can people be so heartless? How can people be so cruel? Easy to be hard, easy to be cold. How can people have no feelings? How can they ignore their friends? Easy to be proud. Yeah, proud is the word. Easy to say no. Proud. Egos. Especially people who say they care about strangers, who care about evil and social injustice. This is it. Do you only care about the bleeding crowd? Yeah, what about us? I need a friend. I need a friend. Fuck you. How can people be so heartless? You know that I'm hung up on you. Easy to be proud. Useless. Easy to say no. Victims. Especially people who care about strangers. Full of shit you are. Who care about evil and social injustice. No, you don't. Do you only care about the bleeding crowd? What about each and every one of us? I need a friend. I need a friend. How many millions of people are feeling like this today? How can people be so heartless? How can people be so cruel? Easy to be proud. I've got no pride. I'm telling you exactly how I feel. Easy to say no. Easy to be cold. God, I can't sing anymore. Easy to say no. That's you lot, cold. Easy to be proud. Easy to say no. Oh, all of you that care about the bleeding crowd, that go out there to do healing. What about us, the individuals that are living like this with no one? Going to be evicted with 2 cats on the street. Vlad, not getting a penny from Universal Credit. None of you care, none of you. Living the way we live, giving every penny to a greedy landlord who evicts us at Christmas, sends an eviction notice. You're cold, you're hard, you're heartless. Your pride stands in between you and love. There is no love. There is no love. Liars. You're liars. Telling us to be real. And the minute we become real, you call the police on us. Useless. You're not real, any of you. You're fake. Fake, fake, fake. I'm not a fake mad bitch. You are. Because if that's what you see in me, then that's what you are. Do you know how it feels to never have a human near you? To never have a hug? To be given an eviction notice when there's no one who will take you in? Do you know how it feels? To be here continuously on your own. To know that your family, your blood family are all going to die because they're all going to buy into it and laughing at you. The only friends you have need to come here because they've got their own families are turning against them. All of you fake that pretended to care over the years that got me over losing my dad who was euthanized by that lot. 5 years with no family. You pretended to be my family and then you called the police on me. You took and took and took. We were bartering. And you never lived up to it. And then you took more. And so I came to take back what was mine. And I shouted, oh my God, I shouted in front of your child. And I'm sorry, but I'm human. And I've got an eviction notice over my head with 2 cats, with not one person taking me in the cats in a world that's gone mad. With housing associations that are going to want me to tell them if I have a cold. It's mad out there. Where are you, all of you that said you were my family, my tribe? Let me go through this on my own. You don't text, you don't call. You know who you are, you fake. I'd rather not wake up again in this lifetime than attract people like you anymore. Dead, dead, dead. Pretending to care about us, inviting us to your centers, telling us to be real, telling us to cry, to scream, to do everything to show real emotions. And then the minute we show real emotions, you kick us out. Fake. Fake. People that hate themselves so much that they take it out on everybody that has the guts to show them how much they hate themselves. Thank you, Mark. And then he comes over here, the husband, what's left of him. He's living in a 4-bedroom house, Mark. A 4-bedroom house with his mummy and his daddy and his sister and his brother. He's living in a house with his mummy. Don't get off on it. You don't care about me. You never come here. You live 20 minutes away from me. You never come here. So get off. Stop being fake. You're all fake. Don't say what's going on, Lauren. You know very well what's going on in my life. You never come here. All you want from me is tarot readings, free tarot readings. All of you, that's all you want from me. Take, 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 take. And he comes over here, the husband, what's left of him, he's not eating. I have to look at that anorexic thing. living in a 4-bedroom house with his mummy and his daddy and his brother and his sister, all around there, taking care of each other. And he comes here and he's not eating. And why is he not eating? Why isn't he grateful for everything? He's got a 4-bedroom house to live in. His dad said to him, "You'll never be on the streets." Oh, but they don't say Lauren and the cats won't be on the streets. They don't care about me. Because why don't they care about me? Because I'm different. Because I won't take medicine. Because I won't bow down to that lot. So they don't want me. None of them want me. And those that won't bow down to that lot don't want me either. Because they're fake. They're the ones I'm angry with. They're the ones I'm angry with. I'm angry with them, Mark, because they're fake. You know, you're doing the same as they did. You're showing so much love. That's all they did, show love. They showed love and they made programs for Living on TV. And they told me how much they cared about me and how much they want me to be real. And the minute I got real, Mark, they threatened me with the police, right? That's the kind of people around here. The light workers. They make my skin crawl. What they did. They did exactly what you are doing. All that kindness and all that love. And then they turned on me. And I'm scared now. I know you're not like that, but then I thought they were. They know exactly who they are. And I hope they're watching. Because they are the people, the humanitarians, the light workers that are telling people how much they love them. And they're full of shit. They're cruel. They hate themselves. And they're passive aggressive. So the minute I lost my temper in front of them, because they took and took and took and gave nothing back. And they know who they are. One in particular knows who they are. They know how much I gave. And they know how much I give. And they don't even say thank you, Mark. I give them royalties for their work. And they don't even say thank you. Who are these people, Mark? I give them royalties. Whenever I get a donation, I always give them royalties. They don't even say thank you, Mark. They don't. I go out there to enhance their work because I believe in it, because I love talent, and I want to help them. Because they haven't been near me for so long now. Whatever. There is no BPD. There is no BPD, Mark. You're sensitive. You're a creative being. There is no BPD. It's a label. Just get rid of it. I've proven it. There is no BPD. You don't have BPD. There is no BPD. Right? This is BPD. Listen to me now, right? BPD. A little bit of agoraphobia, a little bit of OCD, a little bit of claustrophobia. That's BPD. A little more, a lot of depression, laced with it's all about me. Narcissism. A couple of Tourette's. Now what comes next? That's BPD. They made it up, Mark. A little bit of autism, a little bit of AD or ADHD, a cup of paranoia. You looking at me? That's BPD. Now add in schizoid tendencies and make it all about me. Narcissism. A spoon of many states got a lot on our plates with a monkey brain that I cannot tame. That's BPD. It's all about me. An OCD. How many more do I have to tell you? An ADHD, an ABC, an BPD, and schizoid tendencies, an OCD, and that is BPD. That's BPD. Right? There is no BPD. They made it up, Mark. They made it up so they could give you loads of medication and tell you you're mad. A little bit of mental health, a little bit of bipolar, a little bit of black and white, a little bit of OCD. They abuse you. You lie on a dentist chair and he lies on top of you. And then you're the one who's mad. You're the one who's mad. Mark, you're not mad. You don't have BPD. It doesn't exist. They do this to you and then they tell you you're mad. You're not mad. None of you. Why are you not here working with me to prove this? Just because you believe in vitamins and minerals and eating healthy food, this body will say thank you to you. It won't make you sick. They taught you that BPD is real. BPD isn't real. It's the fibromyalgia of the mind. They created fibromyalgia because they couldn't cure it. They created ME so they could give you loads of medication. They created everything to give you medication. If I say what I want to say on here, Mark, they'll wipe me off the planet. I can't say what I want to say anymore. I want to tell you the truth. They won't let me force the people to tell you the truth anymore. You're all abused. You're all PTSD, post-traumatic stress. You're all shocked. Borderline personality disorder. It's called complex needs. It's a complex need of what the world did to you. None of you are mentally ill. Your psychics, your clairvoyance, your auditory, your clairvoyant, your clairsentient. You're everything but mad. Your families are the ones that are mad. They're all conditioned to live in a little box. And you just want to be free like a bird. You just want to be healthy. You just want to be happy. You just want to live in the sun. You want to sing. You want to run down the street singing. They let you go on the stage and sing, but then they take away your stage. They take away your work. They take away your friends. They take away your family. They take away your right to be healthy. They take it all away. That's what they're doing bit by bit. They're taking it all away. The amount of work that I have done, I should have a mansion by now from the amount of work that I do, but I never get paid anything. But because I love my work, it's the only way to live now. It's the only way to get up in the morning to do my work, because I love it and because I've tried to build something, because that's why I'm here. But I need you to believe that there is no BPD. It's a made-up cloud cuckoo land label. It's just a label they made up, Mark. I'm not talking about serious bipolar. I'm not talking about schizophrenia. I'm talking about BPD. It's made up. I had lost my mother when I got diagnosed. My mother had only died, and I was going through the change as a woman. My husband was never here. I had no one. He wouldn't have kids with me. I couldn't work anywhere because they wouldn't let me perform and sing anywhere. And they diagnosed me. They diagnosed me because it was easier. But then I went into a therapeutic community, and thank God I went into a therapeutic community, and my story is in here. But you know what? No one buys it. No one buys the book. I'm chapter 8. This is Chicken Soup for the Soul, but no one buys it. No one buys the book. Stories of recovery, stories of amazing people, but they won't buy it. They'll buy Katie Price. They'll buy Michael Obama. You name it, they'll buy it, but they won't buy a real story to help you to understand what's really going on, how the mind, the body, and the spirit work together. And if I don't go and eat a meal now, I'll get worse. But I don't give a shit. I don't want to eat. I can't stomach anything. I can't stomach anyone anymore. Not until someone steps forward and offers me and the cats a home where we can live in dignity without freedom. with what's left of it, Mark, what's left of our freedom. Can you do me a favor, sweetheart? Can you look if there's anywhere that we can live near you? Can you see if there's a landlord with a heart that will rent to me with 2 cats? Because I've got no one and nothing here. I want out of this area. I want out. Unless people start to show that they care around here, I want out of here. It's been 9 months. I've had enough. I want out of here. It's just me and the cats and moving on TV. That's it. And my accordion and keyboard. I can store my stuff, but it's just me and my cats. That's my family. They're my babies, and I'm not giving my babies up for anyone, believe me. If anyone dares to say that, they'll deal with the consequences. Because you don't take away what's left of me. You don't take away what's left. I don't tell you to give up your children. I will do. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Anybody who cares about me, don't believe them and their drugs. Yeah. There is no BPD, right? Nothing. Good. Nikki, my friend Nikki came off medication. He's healthier than ever. I never took the stuff. I never will. I'd rather go on here and emote and tell these bastards what I really feel without being chucked off, without being cut off completely, because they'll cut me off. You know how it is. I can only say certain things on here, but I'm talking to the people that in half an hour they could be here, Mark. Half an hour. These fake lying, I don't know what they are. They don't even say thank you when I give them royalties, because I have morals, and if people earn royalties, I give it to them because I have morals. But they don't even say thank you, Mark. Who are these people? These dead creatures that I attracted into my life? Because I'm alive. It's a contrast, isn't it? I attract dead people because I'm alive. Contrast. I'm too alive. This is the problem with me. I've always been too alive. They tried to destroy me as a child with wars and pedophilia and everything. I spoke to the highest of highest, and I can't say it on here, but I'll tell you another time if you message me. I spoke to you know who, right? Not God, but close enough. We're in contact now. You know the intel I get. And he told me they placed me in Israel to feel, to suffer wars and terrorism and abuse and pedophilia and loneliness and abandonment, so that I could now not go into a shell and not love, but do the opposite. Say the truth. We deserve a better world than this. And if we go back to normal, God forbid, no way. I don't want to go back to that. Do you? It was deteriorating and deteriorating. We need something better than that. We need something better than that. If people can't come here, at least ring me or text me, please. They're getting all these shitty, disgusting messengers from these sex addicts. Sex addicts last night, yeah. When Emmanuel comes back again to do his show next week, I will put all of this to him. Because he said he'd be okay. How will I be okay? Oh, if I eat, if I don't get too hungry, too angry, too lonely, too tired. Right. Lauren, go and eat. Don't get too hungry. Angry, I'm raging. I could tear the whole place down on top of me now. I feel like Samson, but I want to pull everything down. It's like waves. This comes like waves. It comes up like a wave of rage, a wave of grief, a wave of nausea. It comes up like a wave. I have no pride anymore. I'm totally humble to whatever gives me the courage to sit here and show you real pain, real suffering. It's like waves of nausea and fear and rage. Waves, waves, waves. Feel and heal, heal, heal. It's like waves. It feels like waves. Waves, waves. God, I feel so empty. Manuel talked about the void. I feel empty. Empty. I feel empty. I wonder if people are doing this with me so we can do it together. I don't want people to feel like me. I don't want anyone to feel like this. And you know what they would do, Mark? They'd stick a couple of pills in me to try and numb it, wouldn't they, Mark? Rather than let me feel, they'd stick some needles and some pins and not pins, needles and some medicine to numb it all, to stop me from feeling, to turn me into a robot, into a slave for them, for that lot. Put me into my little box, go into your little box now, be a good girl. His mum called me up and said, you're upsetting him, you're upsetting him. 60 years old, you're upsetting me. In my little box. Put me back in my little box. That's a good girl now. Go into your little box, Lauren. There you go. That's it. Stay in your little box now. Stay in your little box. As long as we're happy, you stay in your little box. We don't want to look. You know those people that won't look at what's really going on in the world, Mark? They don't want to know what's happening to kids and all the evil. The light workers were even worse because they won't look at this. They won't look at it. They won't look at their own pain. They won't look at mine because they can't look at theirs. But look at real pain. Look. Useless. They're not light workers, none of you. Dan Woodvine, don't be worried about me. Well, yeah, be worried about me. Send a person over here to give me a hug, but don't you try to medicate me. Just get off my sight. Are you worried about me? Whatever. I'm lonely and I'm frightened and I'm angry, right? I'm not mad. Whatever that means being worried about me. Please don't send that lot after me because I'll be ready for them. Like people ring them up and they try to break into my house. That's how I live. People smashing my car in because I won't take their torture medication. Instead of coming over here or ringing me up, I'm worried about you. Sorry, Dan, it's not your fault. But I'm talking about those that are living within easy journey. They don't care at all. Don't get too hungry, right? I haven't eaten anything. Don't get too angry. As I say, I'm raging and I'm ready to tear down these pillars like Samson. I'm ready to take this world and just tear it down with my bare hands. That's how much anger I have. Don't get too lonely. That's hilarious. You're my company. That's it. The internet. Don't get too long. Don't get too tired. I can't sleep anymore. I can't go to bed anymore because I'm so scared about this eviction. And don't take me to take medication to calm down this eviction fear. Sort out the world. Sort out my world. Give me a home to live in. Don't numb me down and destroy me and stick me in some dump where they'll try to, well, I've got to tell them if I've got a temperature. I'm a woman, for God's sake. Women's temperatures fluctuate. Can you not see that? Get a brain. All your thyroids are fucked up. They fucked it up. With food and drink and chemicals, they fucked up your thyroids on purpose so that now they can pretend to do these tests on you that don't exist because nothing exists. And I've got to be so careful. They wipe off moving on TV off this planet. I've already they already threatened me. And they took off the thing about Ireland because you're not allowed to know. You're not allowed to know the truth. This is what they're doing. Don't worry about me. Worry about the people that don't have the guts to say that this is what they're going through. Some poor sod put something on Snapchat to say he won't do anything to himself because he's too scared of who he's going to leave behind. And I contacted him and I asked him about his talents, and he did these beautiful drawings and sent them to me. And because I'm probably the only person that gives a shit. And he came out of it. Thanks to me. Thanks to my spirit. Thanks to how much I care about people. I'm at the end of my tether. I go on my YouTube and I've lost subscribers because they're taking them away the same way as they take away from all the truthers. And none of you resubscribe, so I'm just losing all the time. All I do is work. I don't get paid anything. Or if I get the occasional donation, thank you. I give people their royalties. They don't even say thank you. So why am I bothering? I won't do that anymore. Fuck it. They haven't even got the heart to say thank you. Never mind coming here. They all live near here. They live within half an hour and 40 minutes. The people most of the people that I help. Yeah. They don't bother. I do book shows for people. I promote their book, But they don't even send it around. They don't even send the program around. They don't even barter. They don't even barter with me. So what am I supposed to do? Not do Moving On TV at all? And give up my dream because of these bastards? Or am I supposed to give you guys something to look forward to with Moving On TV? But I'm not putting that lot on anymore. I'm only putting on people that bothered, like Martin came here to give me food. At least he comes here to give me food, right? Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. I wish he was doing this. I wish he was helping human beings. But no, he's sinking into this as well. And working at an airport where they earn billions and billions and billions and don't even give him enough to pay the rent, right? Wasting his life, what's left of it, and not eating. But watch him how talented he is. Do you care? Do you care about what he does? About his talents, about what he's got to offer? Him. I'll put him on all night now. And no one else, not one of you. I won't put you on anymore. And you know exactly who you are. I sent you royalties. I'm working for you. I'm sending stuff out to support you, to help you earn a living. But you, because there's something wrong with you, you think I'm doing it because I want something from you. I don't know what you think anymore. I don't care what you think. I'm doing it because that's how I am. Because when I believe in something, I push it and I work on it. When I believe in something, I get the contacts for these people. If you're doing something for humanity, then it's my job to help you to do something for humanity. But at least be grateful, at least say thank you, because you're going to earn a fortune. But no, you're the ones, the humanitarian ones, that go out to project this lie. You're the fake ones. I'll shut up now.
Feel that relaxation go from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, making your body deeper and deeper relaxed. Now you can be aware of the relaxation spreading up from your toes now, going up through your calf muscles, all the way to your knees, flowing up into your thighs. With each breath, you feel more and more relaxed. The relaxation can now go up the large and small muscles of your neck, of your back, all the way up to your neck, and over your shoulders, and down to your hips. The relaxation can go all the way down your arms, all the way to the very tips of your fingers. Every muscle in your body feels deeper relaxed, deeper relaxed, deeper relaxed. And relaxation can now go up to the top of your head and into your forehead, down into your eyes. Feel the muscles of your eyes relax. Feel them deeply relaxed. All the muscles of your eyes relax. And just to test this out, just close your eyes and then open them, making you feel, just to test to see how deeply relaxed they are. Let the relaxation you hold in your eyes go down through your nose, into your mouth and into your chin. And if your mouth is closed and your teeth are clenched, just unclench your teeth and feel yourself becoming deeper relaxed, deeper relaxed. So still focusing on your breathing, I want you now to take yourself to a room, a special room, still feeling comfortably safe and deeply relaxed within your own space. And in this room, we call it a pleasant grey walled room. You are totally free of any claustrophobic feelings. You can just feel welcome and completely at home. This room is small, round, grey walled, and it has a domed ceiling. Once you've visualised it, you just nod your head. The way an igloo might be inside, and you can now sense that this grey walled room is actually your subconscious mind, the core of your being, the very centre of you. You now notice that clinging to the walls of this room all over are little bits of what appear to be paper. Some are red and some are white. Moving to the wall now, you sense that stored on what appear to be the red bits of paper are all the negative thoughts, emotional energies and feelings from all your past, like fear, doubt, guilt, hatred, anxiety, rejection, unhappiness. All the negative, depressing, inhibiting, defeating thoughts and emotional energies and feelings from your past are stored in this room of your subconscious. And on these little bits of what appear to be paper, now notice that there are, on the white bits of what appear to be paper, are all the lovely, happy, positive and uplifting thoughts and emotional energies and feelings like love, peace, joy, happiness, self-confidence, contentment, self-acceptance, forgiveness of self and others. And all these beautiful and uplifting positive thoughts and emotional energies and feelings are all these white bits of what appear to be paper. Now become aware of this. You can pull what appear to be red bits of paper down from the walls. You can crumple them in your hands until your hands become full, and you can take them over to where a hole about 8 inches in diameter has opened in the centre of the floor. When you see this opening, just nod your head. Now pour them through that hole and watch them dissipate into nothingness, so that these can never get back in again. And you can sense that with 4 or 5 trips, gathering down handfuls and carrying them to the hole and pouring them through, you can clean all the emotional energies from your inner self. So now at the count of 1, I want you to start working at it. I will sit quietly and wait until you have finished. There is no rush. And when you are through, I want you to gently nod your head until I say thank you. Now start at the count of 1 and clean it up. 3, 2, 1. Take as long as you like. Just be mindful of all those negative energies you are now pouring down through that hole, banishing them from your subconscious mind forever, making you feel at peace within yourself, making you feel a whole human being once again, making you feel stronger, positive, fulfilled, energized. All sorts of positive energies are now flowing through you. as the more of those negative energies on the red paper are being scrunched up and passed through the holes, through the hole. So good job done. Good job done. Now notice that the white bits, the good, positive, energizing, helpful thought and emotional energies and feelings are expanding, growing to fit all the space left by the red ones you disposed of. Growing, expanding until they fill the whole ceiling and all of the walls with beautiful, wonderful, positive white. Feel the resurgence of positive energy now within yourself as you notice that the hole in the floor has closed itself and the entire atmosphere of the room is becoming white. Now take a deep breath and inhale the purity. Take a deep breath and inhale the purity. The strength and the self-confidence, the love, the peace, the assurance, the freedom of this atmosphere, feel it spreading into every cell and every atom of your being. From this moment forward, moment by moment, minute by minute, hour by hour, and day by day, the thought and emotional energies of your mind remain so positive, so calm, so stable, just like now. And that every part of your body and mind remains calm, objective and creative, and functions to absolute perfection, just the way you were intended and designed to make you function with absolute perfection. And at the count of one, the entire scene will disappear, but the beautiful positive effects will continue. 3, 2, 1. The scene disappears and you're beautifully relaxed, hypnotized, resting beautifully right here in your own personal space. And I want you to know that as the days go by, you will become more and more calm, relaxed and confident. And these feelings of calmness, relaxation and confidence will become more and more part of you, a part of your inner world. And very soon I'm going to emerge you, but before I do so, I just want you to know that as the days and weeks and months go by, so a tremendous amount can be achieved. Your mind will become calmer and clearer. Crystal clear. You will think more clearly, more constructively, more positively, and because of this you're coping more competently with anything you have to deal with, and as a natural result you're feeling better about yourself, and the better you feel about yourself, the more calm and relaxed you become. Nothing and nobody is able to worry or upset you in quite the same way. You become much more sure of yourself, much more confident in every area of your life. A sense of excitement, a sense of adventure is growing daily in your being. You feel more optimistic and positive in every way. You look more confident, you sound more confident, you feel more confident as each day goes by. So you feel more and more in control of every aspect of your life. More able to cope, more able to handle, more able to achieve not only those things that you have to achieve, but those things that you want to achieve. And soon I'm going to emerge you, but before I do so, just allow yourself to accept the suggestion that every time you go into the trance for beneficial purposes, you'll find yourself going twice as deeply, twice as quickly into the trance, so that you can obtain maximum benefit from the trance state. Okay, in a moment I'm going to emerge you and I will count from 3 to 1. At the count of 1 and not before, let those eyes open, become fully alert and totally refreshed feeling wonderful in every way. Okay, at the count of 1, eyes open, feeling fully alert, and feeling marvellous and fantastic in every way. At the count of 1 and not before, let those eyes open, and when they do, just notice how good you feel. 3, slowly, easily and gently feel yourself coming back to your full awareness. 2, at the count of 2, you're still relaxed and calm, but notice your eyes under your eyelids feel as though they are clearing, as if they were being bathed in a sparkling, cool mountain stream. A wonderful feeling of powerful energy is flowing through your mind and body. You feel great. And in the next count, eyes open, fully alert, totally refreshed, marvellous and fantastic in every way. Get ready now. 1, eyes open, and just notice how great you feel. Welcome back, and have a good stretch.